Welcome to Laura A Music Corner. The video starts now. Hi everybody, welcome back to Laura A Music Corner. I am very happy and excited to be back with you guys today. Yes, I am back. I officially am back. Took some time to recover from my trip, and it was a pretty hard. Now we are going to deal with the heat wave here in New York City for the holiday weekend. So I'm filming on the weekend, where on Saturday we be celebrating July 4th. So I'm recording this on July 1st. And so the next few days, temperatures are going to be up. Today's 100, tomorrow 105, Saturday 106. It just gets better. But I got the fan going. I let my curls fly. I don't care. I'm just trying to stay hydrated and cool. But I wanted to hang out with you guys today. So during my time of recovery, I was checking on social media and added a couple of influencers that I thought they were very cool. And I heard this song in one of the influencers' picture. I was like, I said, I need to hear what this band is about. I really was like, it piqued my interest. So the band I'm talking about, their name is Fury. So Fury is a UK power metal band. And so I never heard of them. Never seen any videos in my way. Nobody requested. I had to double check just to see if somebody requested. I haven't checked the comments as of lately, but through my book of all the listings of all the songs that people want me to react, I didn't see that either. So I said, I definitely want to talk about it. I wanted you guys to check it out. And I say to you time and time again, I'm gonna, if I hear a song, if I see a video, I'm going to do reactions on bands that are not familiar, especially in my part of the world. So I definitely want to continue doing that. And I think it will be fun just to check out new bands and see, what's out there, what's cool to hear. So the song that I'm going to react to is called, and it's not a first time reaction, so just a FYI, because I did hear their song. Their song is called What's It Gonna Be? Now, they have two co-lead singers. So we have Julian, who does vocals and guitar, which he's not going to be part of the song for this video. But the other co-lead, her name is Naya. You're going to experience her. And then we have backing vocals, bassist Becky Baldwin, and drums playing by Tom Finn. And then we have also another lead guitar. His name is Tom Atkinson. So that's the whole band named Fury. So we're going to check out this music video. What's it gonna be? I'm going to play it fully. And then after the video, I'm going to take it back. And then I'll stop along the way so you guys could check out what parts of the video that I really enjoy from this band. So let's sit back, relax, and let's enjoy some Fury. What's it gonna be? Okay.
So what's it gonna be? You think you have to get through this. You actually but don't know how to change. You don't wanna prove it. Discover what your truth is. Oh,
So yes, I like I said, when I was like I heard this song, I was like, what? I was like so like my hair's even though I heard the song already, my hair's already standing up because it's just the energy of these people playing and singing. Naya, I want to make sure I got her name correctly. Naya, girl, you could really throw out those vocals there. I was just like, when I heard her, I was like, wait a minute. I was like checking online to see, because she has some like you could like I mentioned like okay, you don't always have to be a powerhouse vocalist, but her you could tell she is a powerhouse vocalist. And just to fit into a metal band, that is something very rare that you see because of the fact that when you hear vocalists like that, they want to be, pretty much a lot of them become divas and they only want to be in the spotlight for themselves and then just get the music career started. But Naya, it was like you could tell she's a totally different, person that she is just fitting really good with this band. And I was just like, who are these people? I was like, I need to hear more. I only heard 2 songs. So I don't want to deep dive into their catalog as of yet because of the fact that I know there's so much more, more layers to them. So I want to experience first time reactions after, the first 2 videos that I'm going to talk about them. But I was just like so in awe. And I was just like, I really want to know more. I want to know, exactly what brought them together to play this type of music. Because to me, even though it's a powerhouse metal band, but there's a lot of 80s influence in the mix. And I could hear it. It reminded me with this song, it reminds me of certain songs in the 80s that I heard. And you could just hear the influences in there. And I was just like, really, it brought me back to a time age that when I was a teenager discovering new bands and how I was feeling at the moment, really happy, really energetic, and just really mesmerized in the music. And that's how I was feeling again with Fury. And I'm not trying to gaslight anybody, but it was just my honest reaction. It's just like, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved the way everyone just sewed together on this. I'm going to do is I'm going to take the video back. I'm going to stop along the way, like I mentioned, and I'm going to give you the different points of what I enjoy from this music video from Fury. So one more time, guys, one more time. Let me get my headset. When that first start, when she said what it's gonna be, like that was like, I was like, wait a minute, what am I hearing? And then with the heavy guitars and the drums and the bass just coming in, like the really strong rhythm going on, I was just like, wait, I'm gonna be enjoying this ride because this is something very different that I'm hearing. That's how come like I was like mesmerized in the music because I haven't heard something like this in a very long time. Even though I've been doing reactions for various bands and singers and all that stuff, everyone has a great balance in their own right in the type of music. But when you hear a band that is just like coming from, the left field and saying, here it is, this is who we are, I was just like, I'm listening now. Now I'm listening. And so that's how I was feeling at that moment. And like just listening that opening to the song, I was just like, this is going to be fun. And I can't wait to hear more. So they did an amazing job just doing this first opening. I love how Naya, like I hear in my head the strong guitar playing between, and I'm slowly gonna learn their names. So if you've seen me in other bands, you're gonna know that I'm a slow learner. Julian is the lead, the guitarist, the bigger man. He's Julian, and then you have the other guitarist, Tom. I can hear how heavy they're playing, and it's just like adds that really heavy metal sound. And I just love it because of the fact that I like her vocals, because I like how she is going in and out between, because I hear her doing the backup vocals, like she sounds like a bunch of people together, but I can hear her backup vocals, but then doing up front and center. But I like that fluctuation going back and forth, the distorted far away sound, as well as the guitarist playing really heavy along with the other people in the band, adding those heavy riffs and drums. So I love how that contrast is. And then with Naya's voice, she adds a lot of soul into it. So I really appreciate just having those flavors together and just meshing so well. So to me, I thought this was really a fantastic recipe for a band to be together and playing, because to me, like I said, I was in awe. And the amount of times when my hairs were standing as this song was playing, I felt really energized, because I was just like, I really like this. I really like this. I really love the energy. And that's something that is very hard for me to get in some bands. And like I said, I could listen to certain songs over and over again without getting tired. And this is one of those songs that I know I'm not going to get tired. You see, like in that point, like I hear the band's playing heavy, and there's moments that I do hear Becky's bass playing heavier in certain points than others. Like she fluctuates back and forth on the heavier bass sound. But when it came to Naya singing, you hear that fluctuation of like singing in the present, and then almost like having that special mic that sounds like she's singing from afar. And that works really good because it's almost coinciding to Becky's playing in the bass. But I just love how that contrast was working at that moment. And and the rest of the band is like, they're all playing really tight. They're all playing, the timing is just great because they're just like boom, boom, boom. But like, it's not like speed metal, but it's just going into a flow that is really good. I just love that part because everything just stopped, and then you hear Naya harmonizing as Tom is playing the guitar really softly, like almost he was almost playing the guitar like if it was an acoustic guitar. So it's just like, I like how that one just, everything soft. Naya's harmonizing, Tom is playing the guitar, but then at the drums, you could still hear the beat, but it just more in a in a flow that it's a little softer. So it's just like that little breakdown was really good before it just hits the climax of the song. So that little breakdown I really enjoyed. I like this part because it's like adding the suspense, you know. So that's why, like I said, when I heard these breakdowns happening like one after the other, like my hairs were standing up as I was listening, and then it happened again as I was watching the video again, and I felt my hairs going like this, like I was getting goosebumps. I need to calm down and just feel the excitement because you know the anticipation of, you know, like towards the climax of the song. You're just like, yeah, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. But it was just like really fun, very energetic, and just like in your face.
Cause this is your life, this is the time. You're the only one who knows what's right. So take a leap of faith, make the changes you need. It's not too late to realize your dreams. This is your life, this is the time. You're the only one who knows what's right. So take a leap of faith, make the changes you need. It's not.
I love, and I keep hearing the backup, like how she's doing the backup, like, ah, like it just like, it makes the song much grander because I love her voice. She is very soulful, like I mentioned to you, and just adding the energy that she's doing, but adding that extra element of backup with everyone playing, it just makes the song so much grander. So I just like how they were able to make it to a point that like, okay, we're missing this, so we're going to add this and see how it works. Oh, it works. It sounds terrific. Let's keep with that. So I just love how they were able to think outside the box and adding those layers of the music that you know it's going to work. And I can tell just with the production of the song, like they're trying to be as perfect as possible when it comes to production wise, like making sure that they're giving you a whole platter in their music and know that you're going to enjoy. And I, you know, like I said, I really am enjoying just hearing the song, not having even tasted the other plates that they offering, you know. So to me, I'm just like, you know what, I'm going to have a fun adventure. I like how Julian added that low voice. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? You know, because it just added a like a different switch towards the end of the song, but it was very subtle but very effective, and I really enjoy. You know, this is what led me to do this reaction, or you know, pretty, yeah, it's a reaction because you know I haven't talked about it with anybody, so I'm talking with you guys. But I just loved it. I really enjoy listening to this band, and like I said, I'm gonna continue doing reactions for them too because I think they are amazing. Now I'm gonna ask a question to some of you who ever seen Fury in concert. It doesn't matter if it's in the UK or the rest of Europe. What is your experience with them live? Have you guys checked out them live and what you felt about their performances and their songs live? Like, give me some little tidbits so just to get a feel like how they are. and any other fun facts, because again, I don't know much about them. I just wanted to do this and talk about them. But if there's any tidbits, any fun facts regarding about the band, share with me, please do. I would like to know. But that is pretty much it. I'm planning to do another reaction for them and wait for that video to come in the future to the song Interceptor. Now that song, like I said, I heard because I couldn't hold back. That's how much I really enjoyed listening to the first song. So Interceptor, Julian is gonna sing in that video. So I can't wait to even talk about Julian. Yes, it's coming. It's coming, guys. It's coming. But I can't wait to share that. So be looking out for that reaction later on. So thank you again for checking out my content. If you're new to the channel, you're very much welcome to subscribe. If you have any questions, like I said, share tidbits about Fury if you ever check them out live. Please do. And they got a thing called hype. Hype up the video. You guys know what to do. You guys know what to do. So anyway, thank you again for joining me at Laura A Music Corner. Have a good day, evening, and I will see you soon. Bye.